writing a book on the social reformers of Kerala, and it's been the most fascinating 3 years of my life, actually, the research that's gone into it. And when I turned 50, I wanted to do something different, and I went back to school for a creative writing program. And this is my passion project now.
Awesome.
And otherwise, I play table tennis. I have a very good group in my society itself where I stay. Evenings, I play tennis. I'm fond of music. I can play the harmonica, the guitar. And professionally, I've been working in the field of agriculture for almost 3 decades now.
Great. So, if you were in the field of agriculture, that must have kept you outdoors for a very long time.
Oh yes, in fact we spent all our time outdoors, actually 4 years of undergrad program and then 2 years of my postgraduate program, and I did my masters in agricultural meteorology. We would just be on the farms, which I was at the College of Agriculture, and we have over 60 acres of land there. Okay. So we would be on the farms, whether it was the horticultural farms, the dairy, or chasing after the bees at early morning at 5:30. So it was all outdoors, driving tractors. It was a lot of fun. And even once I started working also, I worked at the district, state and national levels in teaching, training, consultancy and publications. We would spend a lot of time in the villages with the farmers on their farms, trying to improve their productivity, or getting them, encouraging them to change their cropping pattern. So a lot of time was outdoors. At that point of time, no Rijam at all. In fact, it felt less intellectual to be focusing on yourself. And all my heroes were the reformers and activists on the road, and none of them were, dressed up. So, but more importantly, it was essential that we broke the barriers between us and the people that we were interacting with. So, if, a very well-groomed look would not have been very facilitative in what we were trying to achieve at that point of time. So no, for the longest time I did not follow any skincare routine at all. In fact, just about nothing. It was actually much later, after a trip to the Jim Corbett Wildlife Sanctuary, when I came back and felt that I had aged almost 10 years in the duration of a week. Okay. And then a visit to a doctor said that there was sunburn, and she said that it was irreversible, and I had to have had a routine almost 20 to 30 years ago. And that's when I went to the absolute other extreme and started pursuing every product that promised no wrinkles and less pigmentation, and just about whatever, younger looking skin. And that was a phase which really affected me health wise also, because I suffer from asthma. Okay. And most of these products, they have a fragrance which would trigger my asthma. When my asthma, then I took medicines to control the asthma. It would show up on the skin as psoriasis. And it was a tough time, and it was during that time when I was introduced to Parama. Okay. And I looked up their website and read more details about it, and it said that as pure as food, because the skin needs to eat too. And being an agriculturist, we always focused on less chemicals, because I especially believe that all the maladies of today are because of the fertilizers and pesticides that we are consuming through the food. So when the tagline said something like that, the skin needs to eat and it's pure enough to eat,
it resonated with you.
Yeah, it did resonate with me. And again, it was you, I think, who said to me how you have been using the Parama products for long and how you believe in it. So there was a faith also, because the component of trust came in, where I didn't then have to there was no doubt in my mind, and it was possible for me to really embrace it quite easily. So I've been actually using just one product, which is their light daytime face oil. That was the first product that I bought, and I was so much in love with it that I, didn't think of buying any other products, and it just worked fabulously for me. It's a skin oil, but I use it on my hair too. It gives me, it lessens the frizz on my hair. There's no fragrance, and I even use it sometimes under my makeup, whenever I use makeup, and it's been so good. So now I hesitate to try something else. Like, I just love this one, but I'm sure at some point of time I must try their other products too.
So you feel this one product is so versatile that you don't need any other product, even from Parama.
Yeah, no, yes, I think like it's addressing a lot of the issues. Like for like my personality itself is, applying 4 products. I feel it's tedious. So this one product gives me, then again, an oil feels much more natural as compared to a cream or something else in my head. I don't know if that's true, but so I'm really happy with this one product, and I'm the person who is not very fond of change. So, I'd like to carry on with this actually.
That's awesome, because at Parama we say truly minimalist naturally. So this one product is the minimalist. It kind of follows that philosophy for you.
Yeah, it does. It does. Like you said, minimalistic, that word works for me because I have 2 grown-up daughters. My elder daughter Arya is 28, my younger one is 21, and I see that they are applying so many products on their faces and their hair and just about, it's not once in a while. I remember when we were growing up, okay, a party, then you're dressing up or whatever, but they seem dressed up for parties every day. And I feel so the minimalistic approach is so important, especially in these years, because you could be doing irreparable damage to yourself. And the awareness that the skin is, after all, the largest organ, and like any other organ, your lungs or heart, it has to be cared
Very,
for.
very true, yes.
And the other thing is about reading labels. I've been telling my girls that, okay, this, you are applying all this, do you know what it contains? And they never know. They have never bothered to read the labels.
Very
so I
important,
feel educating the consumers about the labels, because most products have the labels stating that they are dangerous, and we still go ahead and buy all of it. So if there's one thing I would say, that is creating a lot of awareness about labels and about how to read and understand these labels.
These are very valuable insights, Smita. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you, Riti.